Hello once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I am so excited to be making the video that I'm making today. This will be the first episode in a new series on the channel that I have been so excited to start for months now. A lot of other people have series like this similar on their channel that I watch or that have been watching for years. And I didn't want to just straight, copy it. I wanted to find a way, wait until I could make it unique in my own way somehow. Which I mean, a series like this, it's kind of hard to make different because they're all the same anyway. So who really cares? We are taking a step back to our roots. Back to 2016 when we made commentaries on this channel all those years ago. That's right, that means we get to go back to bullying people on the internet. Not really bullying, at least I don't consider it bullying, but I say that as a joke because I know that some people most definitely will, because 2016 was a very different era, and you can't say anything about anyone anymore without it being considered bullying, but I don't really care. Don't do stupid shit on the internet, and don't be a weirdo, and you won't have to worry about it. I have decided to name the series Cringe of the Week. Will I make one every single week? Probably not. It really just depends on how much cringe I see during that week and how much time I have in my free time. I almost made this video a few weeks ago when I saw something perfect to put in here. But as you guys probably know, if you spend any time on the internet, there's always new cringy shit happening almost every day. So I was getting ready to make the video and then saw some other shit that happened. So then I put it back to get everything together to make it for the next week or something. And then something else happened last week. So now here we are. I think there's plenty of content to put into one decent length video. So let's just get right into it. Most of the things that I put on here will be things that it's mainly going to be shit that I find on TikTok and Twitter. Because I feel like those two apps are the things where you find the most cringy shit on the regular basis. But if I happen to stumble across some things on other apps or platforms or whatever, then we'll definitely put it in here too. But for today, all of these things come from Twitter. So the first one I want to look at is this dude right here, right? I don't follow this dude on Twitter. I know of him a little bit, I guess. I feel like it should go without saying that the usernames and the pictures and all that stuff's going to be blacked out so that, privacy reasons. I don't want anybody to go witch hunt any of these people. But yeah, anyway, this guy thought it would be a good idea. This was when, for some reason, because Elon Musk fired a bunch of people at Twitter, everyone thought Twitter was just going to be shutting down. So this was when that was happening. And this dude decided to use his potentially last day on Twitter to request a hi from a female on Twitter. And he tweets, if Twitter is really getting deleted, all I want is maybe for whoever this person is, I don't know if this is a celebrity or what, to say hi to me with the finger pointing nervous gesture and the simp eyes. So whatever, you see shit like this on Twitter all the time from these kind of dudes. So nothing really out of the ordinary. But to his pleasant surprise, she actually saw it and she said, hey, hi, hello. Now, as you can imagine, for a subspecies of men like this, my guy was absolutely over the moon to get a response from a woman on the internet. He tweeted something freaking out about it or whatever. But as if this shit already wasn't cringe enough, because he got his hi from this female, he thought, obviously the next best step would be to DM them on Instagram a screenshot of the interaction that they had, and message her saying, so this is me, and I figure you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, so here goes nothing. You, me, dinner sometime? Here's hoping. And my favorite part about this whole thing is the way that he shot this shot. This shit is so funny to me. You, me, dinner sometime, here's hoping. Jesus Christ, man. And when I went back to collect all these screenshots, he posted this one saying round 2, here's hoping. So I think he tweeted this shit out once and didn't get a response, clearly, because why the would he? So he felt the need to do it again a second time. I don't really know what the this guy thought was going to happen. She was maybe going to, it looks like she's got 9 million followers. So she's maybe going to see the message and be like, oh, I remember tweeting this at this guy on Twitter, read his message and go, you know what? I would like to have dinner with this man sometime. You know what? Great idea. Thanks for the offer. Let me just fucking fly you out and we can have dinner. Like, what the So I went looking, and maybe I'm wrong because I don't know this person, this woman celebrity. I don't know her. I've never heard that name, but I, did a couple Google searches, and from what I'm gathering, correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like she's a porn star or some kind of sex worker or something. And if that's the case, this just makes this shit so much funnier. Because this motherfucker, you're shooting your shot with a porn star for dinner? Because you've seen the videos, like, so-and-so fucks a fan. Like, this kind of shit happens all the time. But you're asking her to dinner? For fuck's sake. When she said hi to this motherfucker, he probably went and beat it right there, dude. Like, what the... any of these screenshots on their own, I could, like, scroll past and not have any second thoughts about. But everything together, the simp eyes and the emojis and the can I get a hi, and then getting one and freaking out about it, and then asking her to dinner and tweeting it twice, and knowing that you've probably beat your meat to this woman, all of those factors combined is why I am dubbing this Cringe of the week. The next one that I want to look at is very similar to the first one, but also different because it's not on such a big scale as a woman with 9 million followers. This is just a normal person. I think she's a streamer or something. I think she's got like 1K to 2K followers or something. I don't even know. Let me go look. Okay, she's got like 5,000 followers on Twitter. She's on a streaming team. Whatever. I believe this was on Thanksgiving Day. She posted a couple selfies, one of them being a ass shot type of picture with her sitting on the sink. One of those. You know what I'm talking about. She says, "I've had enough turkey today. I'm ready for a cream pie now." Now, I don't even want to talk about her. She herself isn't necessarily cringe. If you've been on Twitter and you follow a lot of, like, quote, smaller streamers, especially, female streamers, a lot of them post shit like this all the time. And I can't necessarily knock them for it because they get a fuck ton of interactions and impressions from it, and therefore more traffic towards their Twitter and their stream because of the low IQ subspecies of men that dwell on this side of Twitter. So I can't necessarily say that I knock them for it because, why wouldn't you post shit like this? Because honestly, it's kind of funny anyway, like the turkey to cream pie joke, Thanksgiving food, ha ha ha, but also sex joke, ha ha. Yeah. Her post, not really cringe, nothing I've never seen before. I want to talk about the fucking people in the replies, bro. Shit like this bet when and where, and obviously no like, no reply. Here's what I think, right? Because a lot of women streamers post shit like this, and clearly they're joking. They're not just tweeting out looking for meat on the internet from guys on Twitter. Some of them might, but I think for the majority, they do it for the laughs and the impressions. But I truly do believe that the majority of the guys that reply to shit like this actually think that these women are making a serious offer. Like, I'm pretty sure that this guy thought, oh, now's my chance. I've been waiting for you to call with the devil emoji. I don't really need to say anything about that. Cringe. Big Eagles fan right here says hi. Hi there. What else? Fighting the horny for my life right now. Like, bro, you do know that Twitter's public, right? We can all see this shit. And then my guy right here at the very end with the heater would be happy to provide. I bet you would, bro. I bet you would be. I see shit like this all the time. Cringe, cringe, cringe. I can't stand it. We as men need to be better. Not we. I'm straight. I'm all good. You won't ever catch me being down bad like that and tweeting out shit on the timeline for everyone to see like that. But the rest of you guys, I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you guys get better. Just stick with me, take my advice, and we'll fix you, okay? Now, I saved the best one for last. And if any of you follow me on Twitter or are part of the same group of individuals on Twitter that interact with each other, you probably already saw this shit and you probably knew it was going to be in here. So I can't really do a whole lot to block out this person's face and name and username and all that, because just given like the clips that I'm about to show, like they have it on their stream, and it's just, yeah. So, and I mean, besides that, I don't really think my 400 subscriber YouTube channel is going to make that much of a difference when the person that I got the actual clip from, who also posted it on Twitter, has like 14,000 followers, and the video already got 36,000 views. So GG, sorry, but you're getting packed. I don't know what to tell you. So this particular lady decided it would be a good idea to dedicate a whole stream to going through her block list, or her hate list on Twitter, as she called it. I believe she was going through it, unblock people that she either couldn't remember who they were or didn't. I don't know. Like, it was a stupid idea. I don't know why she thought this would be a good idea. Her hate list or whatever was extremely long, so it kind of tells me that you're the problem. If you got that many people blocked on Twitter, you might be the problem. Contrary to what most people might think, I actually don't get on Twitter that much anymore, at least not as much as I used to. And I never had a problem with this girl. Didn't really see her do anything that bad. The only thing I can really think of is there was some situation where she was dating another person on Twitter that I actually know. And apparently she did some shitty things there, but they didn't really talk about it that much. And it's like, it's y'all's relationship. I don't have an opinion on it, so whatever. And then there was something else about, she made a post about people stealing tweets or something. I don't know, dude. I don't keep up with this shit anymore. I just make fun of it when I see it sometimes. So I was a little shocked when I saw this clip, because I didn't really think she was, that much of a hateful person. But I'm going to play one of the clips now. I could not find very many of them. She deleted this VOD almost immediately. But this is the clip that got like a bunch of views on Twitter, so I'll just play that one now.
Like, troll me. I forgot about that. This girl's crazy. He defended FaZe Mio. Psychopath.
Bro Trashly mad crazy.
Trashly is fucking Trashly. She named herself well, for sure.
Wait, I know Trashy really well. What happened?
She's a psychopath, bro. That's what happened. She got mad at me because I tweeted something about people copying tweets, and she took it as a subtweet. Psychopath.
Honestly, the shit that is going on.
What didn't, like, she's crazy, bro. She's crazy.
Mental.
Yeah. But you can be friends with her. I don't care. I'm not telling anybody
Bra
not
moments.
to like people that I don't like. This is my hate list, you know? You can make your own decisions. Please do. Who is this person?
So yeah, if you have a problem with that many people on the internet, and you have to block that many people, especially when you know that you yourself have a pretty good following on Twitch. I think she has like 7K on Twitch. Maybe you don't review your block list live on Twitch. And then, even if you're going to do that, maybe then you don't talk shit about the people live on Twitch, because someone's gonna fucking see it. I don't know why you thought this was a good idea, bro. Especially knowing that a lot of people you're talking shit about have way more followers than you do. They see it, they're probably gonna pack your ass up and put you on blast. I don't know what was going through your mind. And when this was blowing up all over Twitter within, that community, I guess, if you want to use that word, she pretty much just didn't acknowledge it, didn't say anything. She did tweet out to like her Twitter circle, so like only people in the circle could see it, but then somebody in her circle even screenshotted what she was tweeting and sent it to people. I don't really think it's worth showing. It was just her saying, "Oh, I apologized," and then she blocked me or whatever. Like, not really important. But other than that, she hasn't really like publicly tweeted since then. She's just been kind of ignoring it, hoping it'll go away. I did see one tweet. I didn't get to get a screenshot of it because I was a little late to this. But she tweeted something about asking for what she should get for lunch, and people were in the replies like, maybe you should acknowledge your shitty behavior instead of ignoring it. So that was pretty funny. I wish I could have got some screenshots of that. But another thing that's crazy to me about this whole thing with her is she used to follow me on Twitter because, like I said, I never really had a problem with her. You know, I ended up unfollowing her because some of the people that she had on there are people that I'm friends with outside of Twitter. So, you know, I wasn't really f***ing with that. But literally like 2 days before this whole thing happened, right? I tweeted, let me find my own tweet. Where's it at? Yeah. I tweeted, if you have something along the lines of all about the positive vibes plastered all over your page, I just know you're a piece of shit for real, because am I wrong? How many times on Twitter do we see people that have all about the positive vibes, peace, love, and positivity, spread positivity, be kind, when it's all over your page and it's all you talk about, that person usually ends up being a piece of shit. Am I wrong? I think not. She fucking replied to this tweet. Mine says, kindness matters. What about that? And I said, no, for some reason, it's usually the positive vibes type people specifically. And she said, oh, okay, whew. And I just find that fucking funny. She has kindness matters in her bio. And everyone's been memeing on it and posting, oh, remember guys, kindness matters. And I'm not saying she's a piece of shit, because like I said, I've never had a problem with her. I think that her streaming her block list and shit talking to people on it was a fucking stupid idea on her end. But am I ready to call her a piece of shit? I don't know. Don't really know her that well. But I do find it fucking funny that this interaction happened only days prior to this whole thing. I'm sorry. Be mad at me if you want. I don't care. It's fucking funny. So, because of having a block list the length of a CVS receipt, streaming it live and talking shit about the people on it and thinking it was a good idea to do that, and then also not even acknowledging everyone calling you out on Twitter for it, for these factors, I deem this cringe of the week. My advice to her would be to either, quit being so sensitive and blocking everyone on Twitter that you have a slight inconvenience with. If you're going to continue doing that, don't live stream it and shit talk the people on the list. And my last piece of advice would be to either get a better microphone or turn the gain on it down, or move it so that it's not right under your mouth, so that every time you stop talking for even a second, we don't just sit there in silence listening to nothing else but your fucking breathing. Yep, that's going to do it for this episode. I cannot wait for the next one. But if you enjoyed this video and you are not a sensitive little crybaby and you understand the difference between bullying and just making some jokes about some cringy shit that people do or say, and you find some cringy shit and want to send it to me for a video, send it to me on Twitter or something. All my social media will be in the description below. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed and at least got a laugh out of it, and I'll see you in the next one. Fourth quarter shot, you know I got a ball.